Where's
Hi,
Ritchie?
I'm Mark Duffy, and welcome to my channel.
Sorry there, lads, sorry there. Just want to have an interview with you right here, if that's okay with you. So we've got Ritchie Hogan. And we've got Mark Kirwan. Yeah, it's not really looking the way we wanted it though, is it? Like, it's so cloudy. Honestly, lads, how does someone carry a camera like this here? Like, oh, lovely. I have a handle for it, but it's just, it's awkward. I'd rather just hold it like this here, but just with everything I'm carrying, like I've got 2 tripods and everything on me. Oh, I'll try my trick. Hold on, I've got a trick for this one. Let's try this. Now, the lads are after going way on ahead because it's after taking me an age to get this set up. So I've got the tripod rigged up, sitting up against me to kind of steady the shot out because it's the weight of the camera. I've got a light on, I've got a microphone on, and because these Sony cameras, I can't see a viewfinder, I have a little mirror on, above as well to show me what the screen is like, so you may see my eyes bounce up and down for that. Yeah. Okay, so it's a good bit more clouded than I was hoping for, but we've come down to Baily Lighthouse to photograph this lighthouse. I haven't been here in about 4 years. I've walked the whole cliff walk before, but I haven't photographed it since. I have a beautiful, beautiful sunrise from here. But I'd be happy just to get a long exposure right now because for me, photography is like a collection. It's like being a collector. So I used to coin collect as a kid. Now I collect photographs. So if I can get my collections up, happy days. Time to get set up.
Mark, you just don't like concrete at all, do you?
I'm not a fan of it.
We've arrived now. There was a no entry sign to the front of that gate, so anyone visiting here, you're at your own risk. If someone tells us to bugger off, we're going to leave. But there's so many photos here. I've shot here before. I've never had an issue, like, so I'm going to head down the road. Richie's got set up right there. He's going to take his shot. I've shot from here before, but I went down into the road. There's a nice wee S-bend hairpin that I want to get because the sun is rising, I reckon, about there, so it lines up nicely this time of year. Right, let's check the placement of the sun. So open up into photo pills and we're going to it. So if we scroll around here, maybe, is that right? From here the sun is way on over there, maybe. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Oh, photo pills are not doing me a good job here at all now. Okay. This faces southwest. This faces southeast. Oh wow, photo pills is way off. So there you go. The sun's kind of rising behind the lighthouse. Right, the light is changing quickly, so while I was shooting a little bit of B-roll, I now need to run down and get my shot. Richie's in the back there shooting his photo. He's doing some time lapsing with one of those DJI little cameras, little square jobs. Looks pretty cool, like, so. So just quickly, I already had this idea. I wanted to get that road in the background behind me. So I just tried a couple of different focal lengths, super wide. Where I'm standing isn't ideal, but I want to get as much water as I can possible. And so I'm going to use the road as a kind of leading line from the bottom right-hand corner up into the image to bring your eye to the lighthouse. There's actually a nice highlight appearing in the sky right now from where the sun is going to be rising from, but unfortunately, if it was visible, I'd get it in the photo, but it's not going to be visible right now. So we're just going to hope that we get some colour in the sky and get some nice, but I do like the blue. There's a nice blue to this, so I'm quite liking that there. So just let me see what my white balance should be. I'm kind of liking cloudy at the minute on it, so I'll just set it to cloudy. I'm going to go for F16 on this here, and then let's get my base exposure, which is coming at 1/5 of a second, perfect for 4-minute exposure, because 10 stops on a 1/4 second exposure is 4 minutes, but I will have to put in a long exposure noise reduction to counteract any hot pixels that may appear. So my 4 minutes is going to take 8 minutes to shoot, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. Right, okay, so next thing is just to set my focus and get some base shots in here. Tone focus peaking on. Let's see where we're going. So I'm kind of going to aim for the mountains in the distance. Oh, and here comes the tugboat. That's going to ruin the water now for a little while. Odd. Why is he just turning? Okay, that's random. So there's a rock at the bottom left of the scene. It's a little bit distracting, so I've cropped that out of this shot now. So I've raised it so my composition isn't necessarily going by the rule of thirds. And I might just, I'm full width on the 17mm, so okay, I might actually just zoom in a bit. Might just go into 24mm, I think I'm going to go for on this one. I think I might just focus on, I'm going to focus a little bit past the lighthouse, I think, for this. I'm going to do a test photo anyway. Now, because it's an overcast day, I don't necessarily need the bracket because the dynamic range on Fuji is really good, but I'm going to bracket no matter anyway, so. And I'm just going to check again in the camera and check my focus. Focus looks good. I've just noticed I shot at ISO 800, so I'm going to change that. I'm going to drop that down. Maybe I will drop it to, I'm going to drop it to F11, because now I've got at 1/5 of a second, 320 ISO, nice and clean ISO. Maybe I get the boat in the shot actually. Nice, it looks alright. I'm going to be using a new product that got sent out to me by H&Y Filters. So this is a polarizer, and it actually attaches onto any lens just by twisting on, really simply. Just twist and then release. Maybe just twist on and make sure it's, oh, that's a good hold. That is a good hold. As always with filters and all, just dust off the front of it. Now, I don't know if I want to polarize this, but I'm going to see anyway. I'm going to do a wee test. It has a nice handle to the side of this that I can just use. And maybe I just, you know, let's have a wee look. Yeah, and if I just change that now, so I had then the bottom there was polarized. So if I turn it at that setting there, it's polarizing the sky just above the lighthouse and not touching the water. So do a test shot for that. That might be better because it's polarizing it there too. Oh no, I like the color. Oh no, I go back the other way. Oh yeah, enhance that. I'm going to bring it in. So now I brought it low, just covering that whole water, but it's bringing a real strong extra green to it because it's getting rid of all that extra reflection coming from the sky. So the thing is, it's brought my exposure down just a touch, so we're going to bring my ISO up a little bit more. So from 320 up to 500, which is fine. Oh yeah. Oh, that water just down in the bottom is so vibrant now. And then obviously, you know, any of the reflections on the grass is going to be more vibrant. It's the joys of using polariser. Now, the other thing they sent me was, now they didn't send me this case, I went and got this case myself because they sent me other filters as well, but they want me to test out this one. Now this is a magnetic 8.5 stop filter. So it's not the full 10 stops. So we'll just have to adjust that in the exposure. So it's quite dusty from being in that little case that I got. But no hassle, just give it a wipe as always. And let's see. So I'm guessing you faced the text in, would you? No, oh wow. You can actually feel the magnets. So you ever push a magnet, then you know the way you go north to south, but if you go north to north, it pushes against it. You can actually feel it there, it's resisting. So that's a good sign. At least I know which way it goes. Just dust that again, make sure this is all. You'll notice I'm really like a clean freak when it comes to this stuff. I don't like excess dust, or because I'm talking, you know, there could be a little bit of the owl. Oh wow, that clicks right on. Can you get off? Oh, Jesus, that's strong. It does not want to go anywhere. Let's have a go again. Oh, like that. Ah, that's not going anywhere. So that's safe as houses there. Right now that I have the 8.5 stop on, I had to go and find this remote control. I'm always forgetting where this remote control is, but you're going to have to go in one of the Sonys, you're going to have to go into bulb mode because of the long exposure I'm going to do. So it's 8.5 stops. It's not going to be 4 minutes. So one stop down from 4 minutes is half of that, which is 2 minutes. The maths you have to do with this thing. Okay, oh, there's colour in the sky as well. Hold on. Okay, right, let's go quickly. I can't even think. I'm just I can't even think now. Into bulb mode, go into bulb mode. Oh no, I'm not, because I'm in bracket mode, I can't go into bulb mode. So I don't need the self timer because I have the timer here on the remote control. So into bulb, and we will get my phone out because Sony doesn't display the times on it, so you have to record that. The sun is only rising there actually, so up what? It's only up about 10 minutes, so them clouds are quite heavy. We're getting nice pinks in the sky. Right, where's the stopwatch here? Stopwatch is there, and we will go. I don't need a timer because I've left the tripod standing for long enough. So 3, 2, 1, sync. There we go. Okay, it's going to do its job. Let me see. So half of 4 minutes is 2 minutes, and then so that's one stop down, and then I need a half stop, which would be a quarter of that. So yeah, so a quarter of 2 minutes would be 0.5, which is, yes, 30 seconds, exactly. I'm glad some of you are counting along with me. So I only need a minute and a half, so 90 seconds. So we're at 40 seconds now. Wow, doing maths really kills some time in this video. So if you need to go get some lunch, go and get some lunch. Long exposures, they can be quite boring because you're waiting and you're seeing all this color develop and you're like, is it going to work? Actually, okay, so I just stopped just to look around. So the clouds are actually moving this way. It's always a good thing to check what direction the clouds are moving. And I didn't bother. Okay, a minute and 10, another 20 seconds left to go. Oh, we're well past my time, whoops. Stop that. Nice. Oh, the water. Oh, the water has such a lovely look to it. Oh, I really like that. And that was 96 seconds. So that was exactly where I needed to be. Clouds look great. You know what? I'm going to go again, reset that, and we'll hit a 2-second timer on this here. Boom. Okay, I'm going to go for a 1 minute exposure just so I have the right exposure on the clouds. And I find it's like photographing a waterfall. You may just want to change your settings just a little bit here and there, because what you're looking for is not only just to get it in the right exposure, but you're looking for textures. So maybe a longer exposure is what you needed, maybe a shorter exposure is what you need. And you know, the problem with the difference between a waterfall is usually you're shooting at a quarter second, 1/5 of a second. Maybe if it's a fast waterfall, it's 1/25 of a second. So it's quite quick and you can see the results. This little bit longer. It's going to, you know, and the longer it goes, you know, the difference the light is going to make. Like, I haven't even checked. This video is possibly a little bit overexposed now because I haven't changed the settings in a while. Only a couple of seconds after this minute exposure, and then we'll see what it's like in all that colour though. 2, 1, and click. Right, that's the shoot done. So just have to finish quickly because it is actually private ground. I was talking to the lovely lady. She was coming out in the car and she was speaking to me. But she did say that if you just email into Irish Light, I think .ie, you can get permission right up into the tower, which was great. Like, but I had explained I had been here before, shot a sunrise, and you know, just explain my case that I wasn't here to cause any harm to the land or anything out there. Just wanted to document it, come out here on a beautiful morning. So I ended up having the crack with her for 15 minutes. Like I said, lovely, lovely woman. But the scene is just, there's no comparing it. Like, it is just stunning. It's a stunning place, right at the mouth of Dublin Bay. So, although I didn't get the sun in it, I already have a photo I got, but I did get a really nice long exposure. So, really happy. This has been a great morning. Great morning. Didn't really get spending the time with the lads, but the photo was more important. If I'm totally honest, for me the photo was always more important. So I'm gonna go and meet the lads now, and I'll have to crack with them. Yeah, so the mirror is on the screen, yeah, and it's just reflecting up so I can see what I'm doing.
Screen up and it's just like a DSLR.
Are you recording?
Kind of
Similar. Like,
yeah, Ritchie, so your horrible voice is going to get heard. Where is he? Where's
Hi,
Ritchie?
I'm Mark Duffy, and welcome to my channel.
Yes, voiceovers are for free. Ring Ritchie. That's Dick Hogan at gmail.com. Right, back in the van. That was a fun shoot. Didn't really get chatting with the boys too much, but that's the nature of it all as well. So I end up taking a lot more photos than what's needed. But you know, with the conditions changing, the light was changing, there was hints of pink. There was so much kind of going on. I would rather take home more than I need. So I ended up shooting an 84 second, a 90 second, a 65 second, just because I kept forgetting to put the timer on the phone. It's one of the things I don't like about Sony. There's no reason why I can't show the seconds that have lapsed. You know, the screen goes black. Just show me the time. I shouldn't have to bring a phone out to do that. But anyway, no matter, we'll get through it. Really impressed with those H&Y RevoRings. The fact that you don't need a step-up ring, it fits onto any lens between 67 and 82 millimeters. That is that's a godsend. That's so easy. You don't have to screw, like, having to screw on step up and step down rings in the freezing cold and it's horrible. The aluminium sometimes stick as well, so yeah, the easier the better. All I have to do now is for me to head back home to Dundalk, edit the photos. I hope you liked this, hope you enjoyed this. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, ring the bell to get notified every time I post up a new video, and check me out on all the social medias. You'll find me at Mark Duffy Photography, and until the next time, later gators.